Hey guys, welcome back to ArcERC. A quick update here on the TEKNO SL. Several videos ago, I showed how I changed the rear diff pinion in this car. I've had one go out. It's kind of a common issue on these, and I told you guys I'd give you guys an update. So far, I think I've ran 3 races on this and not had an issue at all. Yesterday, I was going to race on it and took a few laps around the track just for practice. And on my second lap, I heard the telltale signs of gear grinding, so I pulled it off. Pulled the rear diff cover off, and of course the rear pinion is completely stripped out. And so put it all back together, and I think I might have found a little bit of a solution. I don't know. I guess long term we'll tell whether it's actually fixes the problem or not. But I went ahead yesterday and used these spacers here. Now these are from the Traxxas Bandit slash Rustler. These are the ones they use in their gearboxes between the gear and the bearing, and they fit perfect on the rear pinions. Now here's the one that pulled out of there yesterday. It's obviously completely stripped out, but I put that on there, put a little bit of grease on it, put it back in the gearbox, in the diff housing, and the gear mesh was way tighter. Not so tight that I was worried about it, but it was really tight. And I put it all back together and ran a few laps with it, and the car had a completely different sound to it. It was quiet. Before it was kind of noisy, but I just thought that's how these cars run, noisy. But when I put that spacer on there and which set the gear mesh a little bit tighter, it was a lot smoother. So I'm not saying that's the fix for it, but I'm going to try that and see if that fixes the problem. We'll see how much more life I get out of one of those pinions with that spacer in there. My thought is that if the gear mesh is tighter, it's making more contact with the obviously with the metal, and it's not going to strip out as easy. The other thought is, I'm running a decent sized motor in this. It's an A-scale motor. Well, not an A-scale motor, but it's designed for short course trucks, so it's a powerful motor. Now this SL is a light. It's an SL. It's a super light, so I don't know that these gears, the pinions in this, can really handle the power of this motor. This pinion is not a hardened metal. It's a real soft type of metal, and so I don't know if this motor is causing the issue. So if it strips out again, I'm probably going to put in a smaller motor here. Probably the same KV motor, but probably a little bit smaller motor, maybe like a 3652, which is a little bit smaller motor. And so we'll see if that works out. But anyway, guys, I thought I'd give you an update on this thing. A little disappointed. I love the car. It handles phenomenally. It's such fun to drive, but I always worry that I'm going to be, say, in the main and that rear diff pinion go out like it did before, and you're pretty much stuck. When it goes out, they go out. They don't last real long. So anyway, guys, I'll post anything as I drive this thing and let you guys know how it performs. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in, and please check back.